So what I try and emphasize there from that position is the same feeling. So when I'm here, I try and load one side of my body. So I'm compressed on this side, I'm squeezing everything in, and then I'm kind of springing off that compression to fire everything into that position. Yeah. And then I'm trying to maximize that same thing here. So I squeeze everything round to this position. So my foot comes in, my knot of my belt, I'm rotating my hips in as much as I can, and then I'm using that compression there to spring everything into that second position. Now I'm not doing that slow, I'm doing that quick, yeah, but that's the feeling I'm going to try and get. This compress to open, and then compress to open. Yeah? Cool. Let's try that one more time together, guys. So from here, don't stretch those arms out too much. Keep them closer to your body. Keep that connection up. Each. Feel your back squeeze, chest open, and then chest squeeze as you come around. Knee. So that hip squeeze and open. Sun. Then same on the other side. Hip squeeze and open. Chi. Then from here, just make sure you're getting this cover. Cover with that right hand. Left hand out. Go. Now from here, Chokusuki Rook. Now for you guys, like the way I've been taught it is Basai Dai at this kind of level is one hand. Kanku Dai is always two hands. So make sure you use both hands. Prepare first. Only rotate your hips as your legs and arms rotate. Knee. Good. Everything together. Chokusuki. Sun. Make sure you get that preparation and rotate. Chi. Good, guys. And just try that again from there. So like one of my pet peeves, guys, with this, especially with the kids, when I'm teaching Basai Dai, I always teach two hands to kids just so they get that chest squeeze and develop that. Once, like in Basai Dai, once you have that chest squeeze sort of ingrained, you can create that without the shape of your arms. Right? You can create that kind of internally without needing to visually show it. But from here, like again, Kanku Dai is always two hands, so make sure you're showing that off. But from that punch here, make sure that prep is happening before anything's moved, yeah? That chest squeeze, your inner thigh muscles are getting nice and engaged, then you are moving everything together. Don't give over your hip on that prep. Make sure it's staying, then rotate. Square everything up, keep, don't give over, then rotate, yeah? So just try that, guys, and then try and get this nice kind of like one relaxed, two rhythm to it, yeah? You don't want it to be too clunky. You want to have that one relax two, one relax two. So you're kind of bouncing from one technique to the next. Keep it relaxed, keep it. Keep it relaxed, keep it. See if you can get that, guys, yeah? Give that a try. A little bit too wide in your Sensei, Abigail. You're a little bit too wide when you're here. Just shoulder width apart. Yeah, more natural. Don't have to be too long. Just watch those knees, Claire. Look very wobbly. Engage those inner thigh muscles. Good, okay. And jammy, guys. Again, if you get anything out of that, the one thing would be not to overdo the hips on the punch. People kind of like, some of you still rotating all the way in, and then when you prepare, your hips are already gone, and it's just becoming your arms and like twisting your legs, rather than that whole body moving at once, yeah? Square everything up, keep it, and that whole body rotates at the same time, yeah? So that arm is supported by all of this movement, yeah? So let's go again from the start to that position. Nice and easy, ready? Each, keep close to your body. Open your chest, close your chest, knee. Hip, load, then strike. Sun. Load, then strike. Chi. And up, go. Chokusuki rook. Keep and rotate, sich. And hatch. Keep rotate. Good, from here. Back leg just comes in halfway. So you're not bringing your feet together, guys. You want to think my center like if that's like my, like where the middle is, my center is just a little bit further forward, I'm just squeezing my inner thigh muscles till my weight, my knee is underneath where the center of my body is. Where my knee is there, and I'm making that double hikiti, yokogeri, and shuto. Each knee. Then forward shuto. San, shi, and nukite ki. Go. Good. And back. Excellent, guys. So from this position here, I'll just show you from this angle here, guys. So, like I'm making this half step. Once I've made that half step, I don't want to have a pause there. As soon as my back leg lands, I want it to take all of my body weight straight away. So I'm not 1, 2, 3. I want that to be as smooth as possible. So when that back leg lands, I want that leg up and that double hikiti straight away. So you have that sense of, as soon as this foot's there, that foot's up. Boom, one motion almost, yeah? As soon as that foot touches the ground, you're in this position. Squeezing your arms across your chest, setting your foot in, knee out. You should feel really tight round about here, guys. You should feel that sort of counter rotation in your upper, in this sort of, from your lower body opening up, your upper body rotating in. So they're going in kind of opposition, and you're using that counter rotation to then open those hips up for that yokogeri. So from this position, there's a prep kick straight into that shuto. Okay? That 1, 2. Okay? Give that a try, guys. Let's try and get that half step to lead straight into that preparation for the yokogeri.
You're doing right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, saying, guys, so just one thing. So just everyone make this double hikiti, yeah? So I've got my left hand on my hip, my right hand on top. Now, at no point, guys, do you want to collapse your chest when you do this. So just make this hurricane position, feel your shoulder blades squeezing together. You want that squeeze of your back muscles and that expansion of your chest. So you want to be really open on this position here, yeah? Now this is the part that kind of gets ignored. And what happens is we focus so much on our legs and we end up doing stuff like this, where my backside goes out and my upper body has collapsed, yeah? Almost everyone's doing that. You want to have a sense of those back muscles pulling, just like if you were pulling a bow and arrow. If anyone's ever shot a bow and arrow, it's your back that takes that weight. It's the same thing here. You want to feel like those back muscles are keeping your posture, keeping that center line. So when I kick from this position, I'm preparing for that yokogeri by opening my hips slightly and getting that foot in, knee out. But that double hikiti is really tight there as well. So you can see my hips are opening up to this angle over here, and my upper body is compressing to this angle over here. So they're both going in opposite directions. And then from there, I'm rotating that hip in and squeezing my back muscle so that my posture stays. You see how my chest is open there? And I'm keeping this line with my body. I'm not letting that dip happen and my backside's there and my chest is here. I want to keep that line as best I can. Does everyone see that? Yeah? Cool. So try and make sure you keep that posture. Open that chest up. Open that chest up. Then close it again before you make that shuto. So you have this stretch, squeeze, get back. Close. Give it a try, guys. Go for it. Much better, Garmin. That was smooth, yeah? Nice, 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 nice. A little bit more compression, Abigail and Caitlin, on that shuto, yeah? Get that upper body squeezed in again before you open up. Much better line, Justina. Everyone's looking much better now. Big difference. That's the idea, Andrea. That's it. Good, guys, good. So try and keep that hikite tight as well, Alina, yeah? So yeah, Alina, just try not let your elbow float about there. If you're opening your chest up, this should pull in tight as you make that uraken, as you make that kick. That hikite should squeeze in before you come round, yeah? If it's dangling, you're not using your back muscles enough. Squeeze that elbow in. Keep it tight. Good, guys. Okay. Excellent. And Yami, so just from there, so from that left just make sure you're getting this hang up to that good pass. I'm trying to get my elbows to touch, and I'm trying to make my legs move as fast as my hands. My legs are trying to play catch up. That's how I'm trying to get step quicker, yeah? If I slow my hands down to my legs, I'm not putting my legs under that sort of pressure to squeeze in tight. So I want to get that push, squeeze, push as fast as possible. Squeeze, push as fast as possible before driving into that nicotine, yeah? Just try and get that leg and hand preparing fast as you try and transition through, guys. Okay? So shuto, nicotine, just a couple of times. Yeah, just last point I'll make, guys. Just on that nukite, yeah? Like, try your best, like again, if you're taught it this way, that's fine, yeah? But for today, guys, try not to have this kind of 1-2, where this kind of block is happening separate from the strike. Again, this is like a two-handed technique. Both hands are connected at this point here. So you want both hands up at the same time. You don't want to have a delay on when you're suppressing something to when you're attacking something. You want that time to be as short as possible. So when you step forward and you push in, both hands taking that position straight away. It's more realistic if you want to think about it application-wise, and it also avoids this kind of load up to the step. A lot of people take the time to kind of pause and then go fast at the end, and it creates this kind of dull start, fast finish. You want to have that immediate push from that back leg, and as soon as you push, both hands are driving in straight away. So don't have this delay, 1-2. Everything together as you go in. Those? Cool. Okay. So remember that, guys, when we get to that point, yeah? From here, from the start. Nice and easy. Ready? So each. Over knee. And squeeze. Hip then hands. Then again. Cheek. And up. Go. Rock. Seat. Hatch. Cool. Try and get that foot and then leg up straight away. Jump. Forward each. Knee and hand. Good. Okay. Guys, this next technique is a 180, so you're turning behind you. Just so you can see me, I'm going to face the other way, yeah? You're going to turn up 180. So from this to here, I'm turning this like Hian Yondan, this Jodan block and Shuto strike, yeah? Each. Two. Through your Mai Gary, then you're going to rotate Manju knee. Gedan Shuto San. And compress up. She. Good. And reset. I'll show you from the side, guys, actually, probably there. Okay, so from this position, guys, I want to make sure that I'm covering low and high with both hands. So my right hand is covering Jodan, my left hand is covering Yinan as I rotate. As I rotate through. And I want to make sure that my hands are circular. You see a lot of people trying to straighten these techniques out to have this false sense of power, this kind of keening with their arms. You don't want that. You want this to be smooth and circular. So less about that sort of sharp finish, more about that smooth transition. So my lower hand is going down to up, down to up. My right hand is coming past my head and cutting round in this shape here. So this 1, 2, 1, 2, this smooth circle from Gedan to Jodan, from Jodan to straight. Yeah? So just practice that, guys, a couple of times round each, and then reset. One block's low, one block's high, then straight. Cover and circle straight round. Cover, circle straight round. Try that a few times, let me see. That's it. Make it nice and circular, guys. So Andre, you want to start with your right leg forward, Andre? Your right leg forward. And then it's your left leg is pivoting round. And you're going to be with that left leg forward, right hand striking there. Left leg, left hand moving round, right hand up, then strike. Yes, and then swap them over. So from that position there, you then just take. This one comes up to the head and this one strikes. Again, guys, try not to straighten it out. Try and keep it circular. Circular all the way around. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay, cool. All right, next part, guys. So from here, I've made this, I'll show you. So I've made this strike round. From here, I keep my hands in that position. I kick my geri. Now, as I pull my foot back, I'm going to make the preparation for the next move. So as I make this hikiash, my body comes round to this position for the manju. So it's this. Kick, pull back, squeeze, then block. As I squeeze my foot back, I'm squeezing that inner thigh muscle in to pull round before I cut my hip and body back. Yeah, so just try that, guys. This 1, 2, 3. That position. My geri, squeeze in, pull back. Is it Larissa? Larissa, is it? What you don't want to do is leave your knee out there. You don't want to leave your knee out there and just fall back. You want to have this squeeze everything back into yourself so you can send it back from your hips. You don't want to kind of from there fall into it. So from there, use your inner thigh muscles, squeeze it in, then send it back. So you've got a little bit more control and a little bit more of this hip cut into that position rather than it kind of falling sort of dully into it, yeah? Yeah, you as well, Dan. You're leaving your knee out there as well, yeah? Watch one more time, guys. One more time. So again, like, especially Shotokan katas. Shotokan katas have changed so much from the original. Like last night, Scott Sensei done a class on Basai Sho, and he talked about how Basai Dai, Basai Sho similarities, and then how the similarities relate to Pasai, the sort of ancestor kata. And like Shotokan katas have been changed so much that if you think about practicality when you're doing your techniques, you're kind of missing an opportunity to train your body. And the way that they have been designed is to make them harder. So, for example, it's really easy for me to just kick and block without doing any sort of compression. It's easy, and it's what I would have done when I was, coming up through the grades, for sure. But now, I think, how can I make this difficult, but also get the most out of my body in terms of speed, power, and that dynamic sort of movement? So from there, I challenge myself to try and smoothly kick and squeeze my body into this position before I come back. So from here, my whole body's involved in this cutback of my hips. My hips are sending everything back to this position. It's much faster, much stronger, but much harder to create that squeeze. So not only am I getting a maximum benefit in terms of power I'm generating, but I'm also training my body, those sort of compression muscles that we use for everything, for punching, kicking, for moving, are all getting worked with this prep before I come out. So challenge yourself to get that preparation, guys. That squeeze of my chest and thigh muscles, and then open everything up as fast as you can, yeah? Challenge yourself to do that, guys. Right hand low, left hand high, grabbing on that prep. Right hand low, left hand high, then go. Yep. That's much better, Dane, yeah? Much better. Good. Okay. From here, guys, yeah? So from this position, this Manjuki, all I'm doing is shifting my weight forward, cutting into this Gedan Shinto reach, then pulling my leg and hands up into this Gedan Gaino reach. That T stance, natural stance. Then I'm doing the exact same thing again. My left leg's going forward, my right hand is covering Jodan and straight reach. Then kick, squeeze, rotate, knee, tap. Shift weight forward, cut in, shake, and pull, go. Okay, try that one more time. From this position, send your front leg forward. Make sure your right hand's coming in and up, covering Jodan and straight, each. Kick, rotate, and lock, knee. Cut in and straight, tap, and up, she. One last time, each, knee, tap, she, go. Hey, yeah. Got that? Yes, good, okay. From the start of that position, guys. Ready. Yeah, nice and easy. Each, knee, tap, she, go, rock, teach, touch, pull, jump, reach, knee, san, yeah, she, round, go, rock, teach, touch, pull, and again, jump, reach, knee, san, knee. So you should be facing away from Showman, left leg, left hand forward, guys. Yeah? Cool, excellent. So from there, guys, this is your beginning. So same thing again. You want to get that nice tight prep on this position. Tight prep, getting that foot all the way up, then expand it out and make sure you're driving forward on that empty. What you don't want to do, guys, from here is have all your body weight go back and then have your heel go back and you're kind of staying on the spot. You want to have this feeling as best you can of pushing everything in. So everything's going in that direction, yeah? So my back leg can scoot up a little bit if my center is going forward. Then from here, there's no half set, you're going direct. So you've got to open your hips, prepare your hands, and get this foot up. Again, I'm not trying not to adjust my weight. I'm staying where I am, squeezing. My hips are opening and rotating. And everything trying to go forward. Okay, so give that a try. That good crank, chest open, drive everything forward, forward. Same again, everything open, and down. Richard, make sure your hand is coming out with that kick as well. So you're making that uraken and that yokogeri at the same time. Oops. Again, starting with that lean. You want to try and avoid starting off your technique from here with this to get your leg up. Think hips open. As your hips open, that allows you to pull that leg in. Pull that leg in. So it's 1, 2. There's hips open to close. Open, close to send everything in. Try not to start by breaking that center line. Yes, that looks much better, Dane. Much better, yeah. Good. Good. Excellent. Okay, guys, good. From there, so just go to that first MP, guys. That first MP. First MP. And just watch this timing, guys. So after this yokogeri and yoko MP, I want you to immediately, as soon as you stick this elbow, I want you to turn to shuto. So watch this. So I prepare, I kick, elbow, and straight round into that shuto. There's 1, 2, 3. That timing, guys. I want you to challenge the timing. Like you're going to do 4 shutos, and I want to get out of this 1, 2, 3, 4 timing that we all kind of do, and mix it up a little bit. Try and make the kata flow a little bit smoother. Yes. So from here, challenge yourself to hit this in, then immediately relax and re-engage into that shuto. That fast hip from this position, relaxing your hip, preparing your hands, squeezing, and then cutting your hip back in. From here to here again. 1. Your hips are in, relaxed, in. So I feel my hip pushing into this right leg twice. First on the MP, relax on the prep, and back in on that shuto. Those? Give that a try, guys. There you go. Hips more in on that kick, Sam, so your foot's turned all the way around, toes coming a little bit up. Not bad, Caitlin, not bad. Just try and send that right hand out a little bit more clear if you can on that shuto. You hit that MP, right hand, and then go. Right, 1, 2. Yeah. Good. Okay, guys. Good, good, good. Okay, so from that Shiranmarai there. So, yokogeri, then yoko MP. Each knee. Then again, but add that shuto. San, ki, go. Then from here, as soon as you hit this shuto, you're driving your hips in, then rebounding. You're driving those hips in, rebounding. Roll, sich. Then same again. Hit this shuto, touch, cool. Straight into this joran. Good, try that again. So from here, guys, so you've got this 45-degree angle, the shuto, back shuto. And you want to try and have this, the more you send your hip in, the more you're going to rebound into this next one. So commit all the way in and then in again. That 1, relax, 2. Same kind of feeling as 1, relax, 2. You want that same thing, 1, relax, 2. Right, next you can. Then from there, Same thing with this. It's 45 degrees. Throw your hip into it. 1, 2. Straight round into this don't actually. 1, 2. Still getting that cover and round. Give that a try, guys. Make sure your right hand's up at your forehead, Justina. Sorry, left hand's up at your forehead. Yeah, left hand's up. That's it, Abby. Yep, good. That timing. Bang, bang. Nice, Dane. Good, 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 good.
Boss Sensei.
Yeah.
Should these end? These are supposed to end together. Should this
say that again, Tony?
The shoe toe, should it end at the same time as the rising block? Because I find myself beating my hand.
Yeah, I find both like hitting that point together because again, if you're moving from your arms, they're doing quite different movements. So if you think about what your arms are doing, it's quite different time. But if you think it's your hips that are getting into that position, that will happen naturally, and that will happen naturally, and they'll both naturally hit that point together. If you think about just cutting your hips here, in. I think cover, nothing's moved yet. Cover, then round. Yeah.
Oh,
We're going to run out of time. Okay, yummy, yummies. All right, from the start, guys, straight through to that point. From here, each, knee, san, shi, go, rock, sich, hatch, ku, jo, ich, ni, san, chi, kia, go, rock, sich, ku, jo, ich, ni, san, chi, go, rock, ni, hatch, ku, jo, ich, ni, san. Good, so you should be facing away from showman in that double shuto strike, yeah? And from here, instead of kicking and turning, you're kicking this Maya Gary. Each, prepare, strike, knee. Then step back, same hand, Uchikisan. Double punch, Shigo. Cool, so let's just try that all together for this session. So again, guys, on the Hikiash is when I'm preparing for the next strike. So that time is important. So I'm making that Maigeri, and as I make that Hikiash, as my foot comes back, I'm preparing my hand. So I have this Osayuki, this pressing block with my left, as my right hand comes above my head. Above my head. Then I'm coming straight down, closing the armpits, pulling the elbow in, striking straight down in front of me with that taki racket. Up here, straight down to that strike. So this. 1, 2, driving forward, 3. And I'm landing in that closing action. Here, guys. 1, 2, 3. That position. Give that a try. Make sure your wrist is turned all the way around, Sam, yeah? Back of your hand. Boom. There, the top of these knuckles. That's it. Andre, down there. That's it. Up to down. Good. Good. Okay. Good. And then from there, from that coastal arch, I'm just preparing, cut my hips back. That uchuki, back leg drive, yakuzuki, and then relax and drive against chokuzuki. So just make sure that back leg is firing once, twice. So from there, that reach, knees high. Yeah, Patricia, right, a little bit funny actually with the hips. You want to go from this hand knee, drive it all the way Showman. Then what I try and do is I try and relax that hip, flex that leg just a little bit so I have enough drive to then lock my hips back in. So I lock them in, relax, lock them in again. That 1, 2, action. From there, 1, 2. So that hip's firing in twice. Nice.
Sensei question.
Yeah.
So when the Gotodashirala and when we are in Uchi, we are total shaman here, or we are like kind of.
No, open your hands up. There. You're preparing, and then this is all the way back.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh okay.
Yeah, and.
Oh, Sensei.
Okay, good. Okay, guys, excellent. So from here, each knee, san, shi. From this position, I'm going straight behind me. My hands are meeting together at my hip, and I've got this. See myself so that you can see me. So my hands are meeting together. So this right hand comes to my left, and I'm having my fingertips on my wrist, just like Basai Dai. So my hands opening and receiving. So I'm coming through my center, this way, through my center. As I do that, my hips already moving, my weight's already starting to shift, and I have this push. So right, left, and I'm sending my center forward. I'm not reaching with my upper body. I'm sending my lower body in. My lower body's coming in and through to that position. So see that one more time. I'll show you. Back. Great. Do it one more time. So from here, I'm coming through, pushing with my right leg, pushing with my left leg, and sending my center forward. So I'm trying to reach my hips in as much as possible, and I'm landing this really low zentrix, long and deep zentrix back. Yeah. Back heel on the floor for this one. So like a sort of a sister kata kanku toe when we do this kind of drop and turn. Our heels off the floor. This one, heel down. Yeah. Don't know why. Bad for the knees in my opinion, but hence the rules. Have to do it apparently. But from here, think through the center, fingertip to wrist as you get there. Push from your legs, push your center in. You're driving your hands into this position. It's kind of like uppercut, this Furusuki kind of position. Hips in and landing fingertips point towards each other. Do it one more time. Here, this round drive and down. Then from there, turning Gidan Shuto, forward, Shuto. Give that a try, guys. Groans are always a good sign. I like that.
Sensei.
Okay. Yeah, so guys, just one more time. Just from here, guys. to get the kind of position that I want you to be in. Sorry. To get the kind of position I want you to be in. Just so we're landing right leg forward. So just put your right leg forward into the Zenku stretch. Right leg forward into Zenku stretch. From this position, go like as long and as deep as you can. Yeah, as long as deep as you can, keeping your heel on the floor. Keeping your heel on the floor and that back leg locked out. From that position, lift your leg up and try and catch yourself. Lift your leg up, try and catch yourself. That position where you're falling into the ground from there. Where my hips are, that's where I'm trying to drive to with this position. So I'm coming through to this position and then down. This, down. This, down. And you want to try and get there in that smooth motion. For everything's driving forward. Yeah? You don't want to sit up here. A lot of people turning and are up here. You want to send these hips in so that your right leg is catching your body weight, yeah? You don't want to place it, drive into it, sacrifice that center, fall into it. Yeah, Justina, don't push back. Don't push, don't push. Back to this comfortable position and down. No, from this position, practice like that. Don't push, just lift and feel like you're falling. Lift and fall to the floor. And that's the kind of position you want to try and reach. You don't want to be landing safe. You want to be barely stopping yourself from messing up your face on the floor. Okay, cool. So from there, guys, from that drop, you want to try and keep as low as possible. So try not to come up. Keep your center where it is and turn into that gear and shoot. And then forward with the knee. Cool. So for that, like again, this is Zenku, so that's the same way that this is focused back. Yeah? Super exaggerated, doesn't really resemble the stand much at all. You just want to keep your center as low as possible here, and as low as possible there before you step through. Let's give that a quick try. Bum in, Sam, bum in. Back straight, head up. No, that's called coming up, Caitlin. We want to stay down. We want to stay down. That's also called coming up. Stay down, guys, stay down. Want to be as low as possible. That's also called coming up, Dean. Keep down. Oh, Christian's going to do it. Oh, Christian, oh, he's done it. He's done it. Just about. Oh, here goes Peter. Go on, Peter. Get it done. Oh. And that one's Geidan Shuto, Peter. So you want that over your knee, like an Ambarai, yeah? Like an Ambarai for that first one, then normal for the second. Okay, and Yami, guys. So, guys, unfortunately, I've kind of ran out of time to finish off the kata. Very long kata. So what I'll do is I'll go over it again tomorrow. Go over the same bits, spend a little bit less time on the start and stuff. The bits that are simple, and wrap it up tomorrow as well, yeah? So if you're training tomorrow, we'll go all the way through to the end tomorrow, guys, yeah? But let's do it from the start to that position once more. And just, if you can keep one or two of the points that I've mentioned in your head, great, yeah? Cool, let's give it a try, guys. Ready, so speed and power, I'll keep the count nice and slow. I'll always say that, I end up fast. High and go slow, so you guys can adjust your pace and stuff like that. Because you can don't try and follow along, okay? Okay, there you go. Each. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Rock. Sich. Hatch. Shoop. Shoop. Yish. Knee. Each. Move. Jump. Each. Touch. Go. Look. Each. Touch. Go. Each. Knee. Touch. Go. Look. Knee. Touch. Cook. Jump. Knee. Hey, yummy. Everything. Cool. And I promise tomorrow we'll get that last sort of third done, guys, yeah? Any questions, guys? No, all good? Excellent. Well, thank you for guys. I saw a lot of new faces tonight, which is really cool. Thank you very much for jumping on. I appreciate everyone come to train. Makes it much easier for us senseis to put the work in if we see lots of new faces. So we appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, very
Thank
well done.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Sensei.